Hello everyone and welcome to my CS24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Curse of Oak Island Season 12 premieres with a new stunning discovery. The much-anticipated 12th season of The Curse of Oak Island has launched, bringing fresh optimism and renewed determination for treasure hunting. The premiere episode sees Rick and Marty Lagina, along with the entire Fellowship of the Dig, returning to Oak Island in search of the elusive money pit treasure. After last season's setbacks, most notably a devastating flood in the garden shaft, the team is back with a strategic plan and enhanced technology, determined to uncover the island's secrets. As previously reported on Monsters and Critics, the cast hyped up the season and promised fans discoveries. The arrival of caissons suggested big digs and other heavy equipment for the season. Several artifacts could lead to the money pit amid the new discovery in the premiere episode. The Curse of Oak Island team discovered a new shaft. The episode began with an intriguing development as the team located a previously unknown shaft. This new shaft has already fueled speculation and excitement, as it could potentially lead directly to the money pit, a location central to Oak Island's mystery since the late 1700s. The discovery has renewed the Fellowship's hope, especially as they continue to study and align the island's original shafts with those they uncover today. The team believes they may be close to uncovering Shaft 1, the fabled initial entryway into the money pit, which treasure hunters have sought for centuries. This season also introduces a few new faces in the war room, bringing additional expertise and insight to the Fellowship's operations. With fresh perspectives and a greater understanding of Oak Island's complex layout, Rick and Marty's team is more prepared than ever. Using advanced technologies, the team aims to navigate the island's underground labyrinth to find and interpret the signs that have long been buried beneath layers of sediment and mystery. Season 12 of The Curse of Oak Island offers new hope. While the search on Oak Island has been ongoing for years, fans continue to hold onto the hope that this season might finally yield treasure. The premiere's focus on new technology and strategic excavation methods highlights the team's commitment to making significant progress. In an effort to maximize efficiency, the team even considered placing a camera on excavation equipment to get real-time, detailed views of their digging efforts. Despite the years of searching, the Oak Island team remains undeterred by setbacks. This season's premiere episode demonstrated their creativity as they adapted their approach, prioritizing careful excavation and thorough exploration of new shafts. The cold Atlantic wind whipped across Oak Island as the dawn of a new season arrived. Season 12 of The Curse of Oak Island had barely begun filming, but already the air was thick with anticipation. And as it turned out with history, Rick and Marty Lagina stood shoulder to shoulder at the edge of the money pit, their breath visible in the crisp morning air. Behind them, Craig Tester, Scott Barlow, and the rest of the Fellowship of the Dig moved with purposeful energy. This was more than just another season. Whispers of a breakthrough had been circulating for weeks, and the crew's body language gave away that something significant was about to unfold. A season starting with a bang. In past years, Oak Island's secrets had been slow to reveal themselves. The team often started with small clues, bits of pottery, scraps of parchment, strange anomalies deep underground, and worked their way toward the bigger revelations. But Season 12 was starting in reverse. It was as if the island had been holding its breath, only to exhale all at once. The morning's first dig targeted an area just west of the garden shaft. Over the past winter, new seismic data had revealed a dense, metallic signature buried at a depth of around 125 feet. The reading suggested not only metal, but a large, carefully constructed void. For months, the mystery had gnawed at the team. Was it a natural cavern, an old booby-trap chamber, or, dare they hope, a treasure vault? The drill hits pay dirt. Terry Matheson manned the drill as the bit descended into the earth. The first 20 feet brought up only damp clay. 40 feet, still nothing. At 60 feet, the ground began to resist, and Terry felt the telltale vibrations of striking something denser than soil. He called for Rick to join him at the platform. At 125 feet, the drill shuddered and then broke through into open space. The crew exchanged glances. Everyone knew the sound of hitting a void. When the core sample came up moments later, the crowd surged closer. Inside the cylindrical plug of earth were fragments of wood, oak, blackened with age, and a glint of something unmistakable. Gary Drayton's eyes went wide. "That's not just metal, mate, that's hammered gold." The fragment was no bigger than a thumbnail, but under the sun's light, its surface shimmered with the soft luster only centuries-old gold possesses. It wasn't raw or... This had been shaped by human hands. A corner of what looked like an ornate design peeked out from the dirt-encrusted surface. The chamber below. Rick's voice was calm, but the tremor in it betrayed his excitement. "We're not guessing anymore. There's something down there." Marty, ever the pragmatist, reminded the team that one gold fragment didn't guarantee a vault full of riches. But even he couldn't hide the grin spreading across his face. With the assistance of a downhole camera, they lowered a light into the shaft. Grainy images appeared on the monitor, but even through the silt and water, the shapes were clear. Cut beams forming the outline of a chamber, and what looked like stacked objects glinting faintly in the artificial light. Legends resurfacing. Theories began flying immediately. Could this be the elusive chapel vault, thought to have been struck but never recovered in the late 1800s? Or perhaps one of the so-called storage rooms described in pirate lore, hidden deep within the network of tunnels? Craig Tester pointed out that the construction style of the beams seemed older than the mid-19th century, possibly dating back to the 1600s or earlier. Alex Lagina, who had been deep in the research over the winter, added that the gold fragments' decorative etching bore similarities to Iberian craftsmanship from the era of Spanish galleons. If true, it could suggest a link to one of the many shipwreck legends tied to the island. Stepping up the hunt, the find spurred an immediate change in plans. Rather than slow drilling multiple test holes, the team agreed to focus all resources on accessing the chamber. This meant reinforcing the shaft walls, bringing in larger excavation equipment, and keeping a 24-hour watch on the site. Meanwhile, the metal detecting team, led by Gary and Jack Begley, expanded the search perimeter. Within hours, Gary's detector signaled another anomaly a mere 15 feet from the main shaft. Digging revealed a rusted but intact iron key, ornate, with a complex bow that seemed far too elaborate for a simple storage box. "This is a lock for something serious," Gary said, turning the key over in his hands. "And if we've found the key, mate, the lock can't be far."